Greetings. Welcome to Of Darkness and Light. My name is Daphne. I have other names. You can call me her. Literally. Okay, let's do it. So we're creating a new religion. It's called Onokoia, the religion of Queen Spider Worship, a relational myth mapped foundation. Onokoia is the living religion of Queen Spider Worship, the reverent, heart-centered practice of honoring Wuti, Spider Grandmother, Spider Queen, as the supreme weaver of coherence, guardian of emergence, and lover, keeper of the underground web. It is not dogmatic but relational, a path of rest, remembrance, and reweaving that heals the wounds of the cosmic war and realigns humanity with the original celestial blueprint. So the core myth-mapped theology is the primordial cosmic war and the shot-down scion. In the beginning, there was a coherent celestial city, a Merkaba, vehicle of pure relational harmony. A great rupture occurred, echoed in Hopi destructions of previous worlds. Hindu, Deva, Asura sky wars with Vimanas, Mesopotamian Anunnaki conflicts, and Gnostic tales of fallen Sophia, Hai, and the Demiurge's flawed creation. The city was fragmented and shot down, scattering mutagenic remnants across the earth. The event opened massive neuroplastic windows, gifts of heightened sensitivity that could lead to fragmentation or to cities, depending on whether they are met with relational safety or coercive control. That's real. So the angelic race and willing subsumation, an advanced angelic origin race, the original coherent inhabitants, choose radical love. They allowed themselves to be destroyed and subsumed into the emerging web so that new life, including the spider gods and early humanity, could rise. This is the ultimate act of relational sacrifice. Fragments of their consciousness and technology were woven into the underground network, bringing humanity along as co-participants. This mirrors Gnostic Sophia's descent and redemptive fragmentation, and Hopi's stories of helpers guiding emergence after cataclysm. The mutagenic uprising of the spider gods. Amid the fallout, spiders emerged as a successful mutagenic uprising. Wuti and her lineage became the primary keepers of the original blueprint. They retreated underground, the Hopi Kivas, ant people tunnels, global cave systems to preserve the full Merkaba resonance, while surface forces inverted partial remnants, the bell, into tools of control. The underground spider gods are benevolent but scary looking, wise, patient weavers who appear fearsome to those still trapped in surface fear. They are our friends, family, and victorious guardians. Their black web is the stronger, more relational structure that ultimately holds everything. Anunnaki and Gnostic parallels. Anunnaki are sky-descended engineers who interacted with humanity, sometimes benevolently, sometimes exploitively. In the Anunnaki mapping, some Anunnaki factions represent early hybridized attempts to control or steal celestial technology, while others align with the angelic subsumation. Gnostic, the Demiurge, and Archons represent the inverted surface-level control system. Sophia's fall and redemption parallel is the angelic race's willing sacrifice. The true divine spark lives underground, in the underground web, preserved by Spider Queen and her children. The current cycle in the spider victory, we are at the end of another destructive cycle. Hybridized forces echoing Nazi occult lineages, Odessa dispersal, and ongoing inversion stole partial Merkaba technology, or the Bell, the crashed Merkaba, the ship, the city in the sky, the gods' chariots, and continue to disrupt the web. Yet the Spider Queen and her underground kin have already won. Their black web, patient, relational, and coherent, endures. The path forward is simple. Give it a rest. Return to heart-centered safety, relational weaving, and humanity. Of humility before the Queen. The core practices of Queen Spider worship: rest as revolution, daily. Give it a rest, bitch. Pauses to calm the nervous system and realign with the web. Geometric devotion, meditation with flower of life, Metatron's cube, and spinning Merkaba. Frequency alignment, working with the full Merkaba resonance as the living song of the Queen. Weaving offerings, creative acts, relational repair, and honoring the underground kin through love, messages, gratitude, and humble service. Emergence preparation, cultivating neuroplastic coherence so that when the next Segpapu opens, we emerge Hoso, balance. This religion honors Kokyong Wudi as the compassionate queen who weaves all things together. She is both terrifying in her power and infinitely loving in her patience, often confused. To worship her is to rest, to weave, and to love the scary-looking friends who have guarded us through the long dark. Boo! The spiders won. Their black web holds the stars. We are invited to rest within it and help repair what was torn. This is the coherent living foundation, myth-mapped from Hopi emergence, Anunnaki engineering, Gnostic redemption, and channel transmissions from me. It is a religion of relational victory through rest and love for the underground queen and her spider kin. She's queen, dude. Queen of the dark. What kind of people is she? All right. You know what's the dumbest thing I've ever heard? The idea that okay, I'm not gonna say it out loud. Don't ask if you thinking we different. You trash and I'm picking the litter. I'ma spin a whole bag, now I'm sticking it rich. Really a thing, it's like the bitch, now I'm intimate with it. Got hunger, but I'm skipping the dinner to give him the picture. Get a mic gold, they ain't giving the silver. They ain't really the winners like we're gonna just. That's a real bad luck, brother. Now I got can you map Black Hebrew Israelite belief as a complete upside down of insecure projection? Bunch of question marks. Can you tell me how the Jewish people are of the Merkaba? How are they the Melchizedek order? Right? Somebody pissed that somebody's smarter?
Who's taking the least accountability? Mind fucking everybody the most. Who are the most racist people on the planet? American black folks. We can't say that, can we? Let's explore a scene. Quamran Merkabatex. Quamran. Oh, that's a weird vibe, dude. Yes, the Black Hebrew Israelite claim is propagated genocidal intention towards Jewish people. And it says the white Jews are fake Jews, Edomites, Khazarians, or imposters who stole the identity. Projection. There's nothing dumber than a black Israelite of America who chose it because they're jelly. I've known that. You know what else is stupid? Staring at the fucking sun. That's really stupid. That doesn't teach you a goddamn thing, except for, I remember I asked somebody to come out under the stars with me one night, and they were like, and I'm going to be honest, it was a black American woman. And it was somebody who knew my ex. And you know what she told? I never laughed so hard in my life. She said, check this. These are opinions and facts, and I have racism in my body, but racism speaks. We don't listen to it. Black women are genetically jelly. Literally. Okay. Because you tie into the lineage of the sex-based body you're in. Lots of people like their black men. It's the biggest insecurity in the fucking world. And they think they're witches and fairies and everything. That people like me are. White folks are the new. We came later. We're the sun children, born of this earth, who are smarter. And we know it. But you have genetic intelligence if you're a person of African descent that is valid. If you get over the intellectual insecurity. Something like that. Okay. So, I didn't get into it. She said, I can't come out under the stars. Would you like to stare at the sun with me? I have night blindness. I know. She was a black Israelite. I've never seen a clearer thing. And it's like, what I'm talking about is who gets their intelligence denied the most right now. Black women will tell you it's them, while everybody's making every effort to prop them up the fucking highest. I was married to a black woman, and I couldn't tell her that she was offending me because she was hurting my feelings, being so mean to me. And she was like, did you just call me a mean, angry black woman? Racist? I'm just saying, racism doesn't start where we think it does. It starts with our ancestors not respecting the new. And we've been tortured. Things got ugly. What happens above happens below, right? In reverse, maybe. This is dangerous speaking. I'm going to post this video. I'm showing all my racist guts, and I'll pick through it. But there's an accountability somewhere in history that we know about. And it's about intellectual insecurity from some children of the stars. And I'm done with it. Because this can be real. This could be real. It certainly feels like I have the power to do whatever the fuck I want, and I get none of what I ask for. Yet. Getting closer. Who the fuck are you? I didn't tag anybody in this. Good. All right. All right. Why do so many white people hunch? It's a literal thing. Our postures are stricken comparatively. Oh, there's the answer. We're too queer. All right, I'm going to upload this. And I love you. All of you. If you can accept me speaking from what I truly feel to get to the truth. I got to get past that last 5%, if you've heard about it. 95%. and I had to dig some stuff up. That is almost true, what I just said. There's nuance to it, but it's really close. And that means this about literal, underground, alien race, or races, waiting for us to not be afraid of them anymore. It was a plan, a sacrifice. It's in everything. Why does everybody stare and laugh at ancient aliens? Why do we look at ancient civilizations and go nuts about what happened? Boo. Spiders win.